Happy Friday to you. We've made it through another week and you are now fully engaged right in your life. So you're getting used to wearing a mask out in public and washing your hands 5,000 times a day. I hope you are practicing all of those good health practices that we have been talking about during the pandemic and taking good care of yourself and your family. Next week, this coming Sunday, we're going to be talking about the close of the Sermon on the Mount. And Jesus brings it to a hard conclusion. He talks about the foundation that you're building your life on. Now, you've heard me say before, you're in one of three places. You're either in the storm, just out of the storm, or about to get in the storm. That's where we live. One of those three places, either in the middle of it, just out of it, or about to head into one. If you are alive in 2020, we have barely gotten out of one storm before another one hit. And now as we move into the election season, even as the pandemic fades a little bit, it's going to get crazier and crazier. One storm leads to another. So how do you survive the storm? You make sure your foundation is strong. Now notice what Jesus says at the end. There are two guys, same type of guys, nothing different in the guys. Nothing different in the houses they build. There's nothing said about the material, the designs. This wasn't an architectural flaw. It wasn't a construction flaw. Both of them endure the same storm. The only difference is where they built the foundation that they built their house on. That's the only difference. Everything else is the same. And you made that decision a long time ago. You actually made the decision before you built the house. You walked around the property and you said, this is where we will build the house. This is the strongest part of the land. We'll build and we'll dig to bedrock. We will build our foundation right here. Now, if you've ever built a house, building the foundation is the slowest part. It takes forever to dig the foundation, to lay the foundation, to let the foundation settle and dry, and then go back and check the foundation and make sure that it is square, to make sure that it is strong, because if the foundation is wrong, the house will never be right. You've already made your choice on where you're building your foundation. That choice is already made, and the storms will come. Whether or not you endure this storm, survive this storm, it's going to rest on the decision on where you built your foundation. So wherever you are right now, this is a good day in preparation for this sermon to read the end of the Sermon on the Mount and to ask yourself this simple question: where have I chosen to build my foundation? In the end, that's the only question that matters. If you've built your house on the rock that is Jesus Christ, you'll get through the storm. If not, you won't. That's how hard Jesus places this question. Why? Because the storms are that tough, and you're making the decision right now on whether or not you endure it. Now, that's a lot to think about. You'll probably need more than 60 seconds, but I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and I'll see you Monday.